Hey gang, PowerBricks back with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Beast Crusher Megazord. Now, Beast Crusher Megazord is comprised of 4 Zords that can also turn into 3, but we have the 2 Snake, or the Viper. You have the Viper ships, you have the Cayman Tanker, and the Raven Jet. So we're going to be looking at the Cayman Tanker, Raven Jet, and the Viper ships, or the Snake ships, whatever you want to call them. So 3 to look at. Really cool stuff here. This is part 2 of 1. If you haven't seen part 1, it just dropped. Go check it out. Link in the description below, I guess. So let's check this video. Okay, for this video, I decided to start off with the little guy. And we're going to be taking a look at the Black Raven Jet first. And it's just a really small, cute little Raven. And it's like a little jet. It has nice colors, and it has the colors of the rest of the Zords, which really brings out the entirety of the colorway for this. It has the orange, gold, green, and purple, and black with gray, with also hints of light gray, which is honestly just a joy to have. Articulation, you just get some in the head there. I mean, you get this entire neck section to really articulate with, so you can really play around with it. Well, I can really play around with it. It's really cool. The wings do flap. They can lift up and flap, which is cool, and you do have a little tail motion there. So really nice little Zord. So let's get on to the next one, guys. And that will be the Snake ships. Or the Viper ships. Now we have 2. We have the first one and the second one, I guess. I was going to call them 2 different colors like an idiot. But we have 2 guys, and we have the ship and battleship. That's what I meant to say. So they're really small, sleek things, and they're flat. You can see that they have a flat surface to them, but they have width, which is what gives it the, what can we say, the depth of the Zord. So really nice stuff. We have a nice green here with white and gray, and just overall super simple stuff. And that's all I was really focused on. Articulation, you can just move the head, but dude, it's really just for transformation. It kind of looks like its mouth is open. If you look at it, it looks like a giant fang in a way. It could pass. These fangs go as blasters, so I guess I wish I could rotate them down. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, so that's it for these guys. Now, I almost forgot to note what they can do is if you fold that out, you can plug them in together, and it's one long snake ship. We're just gonna bring it past the camera so you can see it just rolled past. Now it's gonna ride past again for everybody to see. Okay, now let's get to them. Here is the giant crocodile, the big guy himself. There's his face. We also have eyes right here that are green, which is very nice. We have black and white teeth and a mouth that opens up all the way wide, so you don't want to put your fingers in there, they will come off. But back to my original voice, and here is orange. Now let's get a little zoom out. Here's the orange, and orange is this giant nice tank thing, and it really is like an upgrade to the red one. I would compare it to the red one, but I don't have it in the tank mode, just in the Megazord mode for Zord comparison. But man, this thing is much bigger than that, but they are very close in size. Articulation, you do get the mouth, which does open up all the way, and this is very reminiscent of the Power Rangers RPM Gator Zord, or Gator Carrier, whatever you want to call it, but it's based off of that, guys. So I know if it looks like that to you, it is based off of the RPM Zord. So one more time, it's based off the RPM Zord. I don't want people to say it reminds me of that. Oh, did you take the? No, I don't take the ideas, but I am inspired. So this is what I got, guys. Yeah, the guns look like they rotate, but they do not. So we can sit him down there and compare him to his crew. We can bring in his crew, and whoop-de-doo, there they are. So what else can they do? They can combine. Now, how do we do that? Let's start off with green. Since it's the simplest, you're going to take off the greens, open that up, foot, open that up, leg, those are the legs. Base to the side. Then you come to the big guy. And his is interesting. So what we're going to do first is take off these giant cannons. Once you do that, you'll be able to flip these out. Woo! Almost burped. So you get this top jaw and fold it all the way around, revealing this diamond. The same thing you would do with the other side, you just fold it over. But this kind of hangs off a little bit, and it works with this wheel as a gear. So if that wheel's not spinning, it ain't working. So here's the upper body. What do we do with it? Well, we add these pieces we just took off. And as you can see where the ball joint fits on the socket, you get your arms. We're going to plug in these legs. Super simple Zord. The Zord isn't really heavy either. It's lightweight and it is small, but it is cool. I do like it. It's very cool. So we're going to get the Raven. And what we're going to do with Raven is we're going to bring this all the way around like that and then raise this up. But it should be able to sort of rest like that. And once you do that, you can get these and rotate it around. And there is the head. So the head has this little small socket slot right there, which plugs into the top of there, and it should be able to fit snug. If I could get in there, bam. Whoa. Well, that has a tendency to come off. That always does. That's always been a thing with this. But there's that. Bam. Now that he's done, there, almost knocked it way out of frame. So here's the Zord, guys. This is the Beast Crusher Megazord, and it is beautiful. Just looking at his face, very nice figure. I love the colorway and how it came out. Super simple stuff. So articulation, you have the 360 on ball joints, so it's pretty free-formed with his movement in his arms. This one feels a little weird, flimsy a bit. Don't know why. But it still works, guys. This still works. Really nice stuff. You do get a bend at the knee. This one does get a little better bend at his knee. Sort of. You can give him like a little position like he's flying around. I don't know. Like he's on jets. His legs are really cool though. I like them. Like jet. I don't know. I have a huge imagination. That's the only reason why I can build this many Zords. So let's compare it to his brethren. Size comparison. Bring it in. The other guy. Back to back. Without knocking him over. They are very close in size. It's only that tall tail on the bird right here in the front that's really giving him the height. But without it, actually this guy stands a little bit taller. I mean, they're just about the same, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I built them anyway, to be pretty much the same. And no, they do not combine. I repeat, they do not combine. I don't want them to combine. They weren't made to combine. They're made to be compatible together on the shelf and just to look cool. So these are the Zords, guys. That's pretty much it for this. And this is PowerBix signing off.